magradiomedia.com. Back here, second day, South Jordan Motorsports Park. A little bit sunnier, a little bit hotter.
A lot hotter.
A lot hotter. Track's not, yeah, you can't do nothing in heat. I don't care. I ain't gonna say nothing bad.
We're gonna go down.
I don't care where it's at. If it's 100-degree track temp, it's just what it is. But we're here talking to Jason Digby. I guess still the fastest leaf spring Dodge car in the country.
In the world.
In the world. I get not a lot of them out there, but let's talk about the car, talk about what you've done. Great story. You're a great guy. I mean, like I said, let's talk about hobby racing, as you call it.
Yeah, it's definitely a hobby. It's going to be hard to mention to everybody, but lights out about 3 years ago, we drug this car down here, flat black on a flat trailer with a barred four-wheeler in the back of the truck, and parked over in the grass about 50 yards from here. And we were hooked from the start. The car had never been down the track. We watched some qualifying. My driver blazed in, jumped in it, and first time down the track in front of this crazy crowd, it went 5:45, and you know, I was living. It was like a dream come true.
Yeah.
Michael, Mag, Golf, my good friend, crew chief, master fabricator, you name it, there's nothing he can't do. Jeff Burns Power, we had a much smaller engine then, but you know, we've come to this race 6 out of the last 7 opportunities.
Right.
We missed one because the motor was down. I can tell you that we've never won.
All right, talking about Jeff Burns, he's talking about this is a much larger engine we started out with.
Yeah, when we came down here for the first race and we were running a 540-inch conventional headed Mopar, I said if I'm going to have this Mopar, and I've never had one before, I'm going to stay Mopar power. We've been 6 out of the last 7 races that Performance transmission, caps lock oil, they've stuck in there, man. The car count started taking a dive. They said we're in it till the end, and that's what we built my car for. And you know, and when there's only a few places you fit, you know, you don't have a whole lot of choice but to drive to Georgia twice a year and give it a shot.
Right. So
we've managed to qualify in the top half of the field every time we've come down here, but it's a different ballgame now.
Right.
This is a different combination. We're running a 610-inch Predator headed Chrysler. It's a Kevin Neal tuned dry EFI. We got a lot of horsepower and we're still working on it. You know, like I said earlier, last time this car was raced was in Memphis, and we have no question the fastest stock suspension Mopar in the world. Leaf springs, whatever you want to call it. If it's stock suspension, we got it, and we're proud of it. But that's not the goal. We don't care about going to a Mopar race. We don't care about going to something specialty race. We want to come down here and we want to win this leaf spring shootout with an oddball. And I've got more support than you can ever imagine. I've had drivers that have been monumental. I've had different people that have helped, but Jeff Burns, Kevin Neal, Mag Golf, my mom, my dad, my wife for letting me come. But when our program turned around was in October, Holly Springs, Chad Branson said, look, my car's down, I'm tired of sitting, let me drive it. So Mark Barnett, Lyle Barnett, another buddy, Mike B, Chad, they came down. The car had never been faster than the 483. And Kevin Neal put a tune up in this rascal. And I said, well, what do you think it's going to 60? He said, probably about a 112 to 114. I said, well, it's never been faster than 117. He said, well, I think that's what it'll go. Well, it went a 113. And first A to B pass went a 66. We never ran 70s. I love skipping stuff, especially tents. But I tell you what, they turned my car around. Eric Yost redid the suspension on this car. Jeff Brandenburg of Dykes and Strippers Wiring, cool guy. He rewired it front to back. It's the cleanest thing I've ever seen. I just can't tell you how many people have pitched in on this. My cousin Stan, he'll take it to Kevin Neal, he'll take it to Brandenburg. He drives this thing all over the country behind my truck. But so far we've gone 110 with a 1 to the 60 at 500 pounds over outlaw 275 minimum weight. We need a carbon fiber sponsor that can make Mopar parts because we want to get light. But anyway, we've gone 456 at 156. We had some engine failure. We've put it back together. We got a fresh bullet. We're struggling a little bit this weekend, but we finally made a full A to B pass. We're sitting number 6 going in the 4th round of qualifying. It's down on mile per hour, but you know, I'm here to support the class. I don't care if we ever win. I'm going to keep coming, but here's the goal. I don't care about Mopar. I don't care about Chevy. I don't care about Ford. I don't care about whatever. We're going to do whatever it takes within all our power and hard work to be the fastest leaf spring 275 car in the world. Now, that's speaking big, and it's a big goal, but to park in the weeds 3 years ago on a flat trailer with a barred four-wheeler in the back of my pickup truck to 3 years later being on the event shirt running 450s, I say the sky's the limit. So we thank everybody that's ordered t-shirts from Australia, British Columbia, Vancouver, Spain, South America. I've sent them all over the world. Tyler Clark of Wiki Graphics makes the sickest shirts. This is the first version. We've got the new hoodies coming out. People are too good to me. And we wouldn't be where we are if it wasn't for my people. And we say Mopar and leaf springs to the front and look out. And we're having a ball.
I mean, keeps getting quicker.
Chad Branson is driving this weekend. Prayers for Lyle, and we thank y'all for all you do.
Again, dragradiomedia.com. Be sure to check out our sponsors here on the bottom of the page. Again, our other video about Lyle Barnett, all the information will be in all that for the donations. Check us out on Facebook and YouTube. Drag Radio Media, gone.